Hello everyone, Lillian here from theleafstudio.com. Today I'm making some flowers using stamps and die cuts. The set is called Comfort and Joy and Thin Cuts. An easy way to line up the stamped images with the thin cuts is to die cut the paper first, then you place your stamp on, transfer it to a block, ink, and then stamp it. I'm using the foam sheet that comes with the stamp set to help me stamp an even image. See how it fits nicely. Sometimes when you stamp it first, it's hard to align the thin cuts. So another tip is to die cut first and then you use the scrap paper to line up your stamp and place it on the block. Then you can stamp first and then die cut it. Here are some other die cuts from the stamp set. Okay, let's start making some flowers. I pre-stamped and die cut a bunch of images. You can make this flower with 2 die cuts or 3. So for the flower that has 2 die cuts, you will place them like this. For the 3 die cut flower, you're gonna place it like this. So I'm gonna make the 3 die cut flower. So I'll just add glue to this one. For the last one, I'll use foam tape for more dimension. This is another die cut sentiment. I'll be using one of my cards. Let's start making some of the bigger flowers. You can mix and match the die cuts. You can use the big ones with a small one or just the big ones. And some are stamped in green for the leaves. After you glue the die cuts, you could shape the flowers for more dimension by pushing them against your palm, like so. Or if you have shaping tools, you can shape the petals. Now let's make this flower here. If you're just using the big petals, you can stagger them like this. And for this flower, I'm using a big thin cut and a smaller one, which I'm adhering with foam tape. And I'll just finish assembling this one, first with glue and then foam tape for dimension. Here are some of the flowers I made with the stamp set and thin cuts. And they don't have to be just poinsettias. You can mix and match and make some that look like lotus flowers. You could use different colors and glue them like this. Now for the centers, I use sequins on some of them. These are bluebell sequins. And on some others, I used a gold paint. You could try metallic markers, buttons, gemstones, stickles, liquid pearls. And here are some cards that I made using the flowers I created. This one uses some strips of papers and I hand drew a border around one of the strips and I added sequins. This slimline card has washi tape, the stamp sentiment and die cut, I added some details with shimmer brush and some gold paint and a white paint. The focus on this card is the stamp sentiment and die cut. I glued two sentiments together. The flower I use, I brushed a clear shimmer brush over and I added sequins. The berries also have yellow shimmer brush, and the branch on top was adhered with foam tape, and I added a hand-drawn border. On this card, I just used a few circle die cuts and I left it without a sentiment. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you liked it. See you next time.